Where do you start a video like this? Yesterday obviously came the incomprehensible news that Diogo Jota, a lad from Portugal, a Liverpool player, a husband, a father, a brother, a friend, a colleague, died in a car accident with his brother Andre Silva. First off, just like everybody else, I think we were all in shock, we were all in disbelief. I remember I was sat upstairs, I was eating a bowl of cereal, much like I'm sure many people will have been when they've heard the news. The WhatsApp starts coming in, we see the reports, and at first it was a singular report from Marca over in Spain that Diogo and his brother Andre had died in a car accident in the early hours of the morning on his way to a ferry. We later found out, after being advised not to travel on an aeroplane. I think at first, just like everybody else, there was disbelief in what was happening. There was hope that, this report was fake news, for want of better words. And then you start to see more and more of the reports coming out of Spain and Portugal, and then it's picked up by the English press as well. We had media companies reaching out to us throughout the course of yesterday. And I think at that point, by about 9:30, I was really sort of bracing myself for what felt like the inevitable, just like everybody else will have been at that time. And, I say the news broke, and it wasn't the only thing that broke then, was it? The hearts of 3 young children broke, shattered. The heart of a newlywed bride, broken. Heart of a mother and a father, having lost their only 2 sons, broken. And the hearts of you and I as well, I think, broke too. Diogo Jota, as we all know, in the 5 years since signing from Wolves, was a rare man. And I say man here because that is the most important thing here. The tributes from his teammates were unbelievable. Sat there like everybody else last night, probably reading through them in bits. Andy Robertson's broke me, Ibu Konate's broke me, Liverpool's video shattered me, to be honest with you. But from those tributes, I think you can see the husband and the father and the player and the person that he was, and I take solace in that. I take joy in that, knowing that we had a real one at Liverpool Football Club in Diogo Jota, and the joy that he played football with was echoed in his private life, and it will echo in eternity as well. The number 20 shirt at Liverpool will be immortalised, and rightly so. It's a fitting tribute to a friend, a son, a brother, a father and a husband. Diogo will be remembered by us for his impact on games, for the joy that he played the game with, his gnarliness at times, his will to win, his fervour, and his instinct in front of goal. He was a young lad from Portugal who fulfilled his dream of playing in the Premier League, and then fittingly he moved the goalposts on himself, and then his dream was to win the Premier League, something that he did this season with Liverpool. He became and will remain a Premier League champion forever, and that word is, it's very final. It's so final, in fact, isn't it? Obviously I put something on Twitter to that effect last night, and I like everybody else, you manage any type of grief in different ways. Last night I felt the urge to go to the ground. I asked my family if they wanted to come with me. My young daughter Lyra wanted to come with me. She wanted to see the outpouring of emotion. And I, like thousands of others, obviously left a tribute for Diogo, something that was personal to me, that was important to me. And to be able to see my daughter lay that down meant a lot. The shock on the faces of everybody there was palpable. faces young and old and everything in between. People from Liverpool, people from all around the world, people in Manchester United shirts, in Arsenal shirts, in Everton shirts. They were all there, and they were all there to support each other and show their respects for somebody who clearly had an impact on hundreds and thousands of people around the world. Again, a testament to Diogo more than anything else. He gave us, and me personally, some of my best years supporting Liverpool, and probably some of the best years that I'll likely ever know, if I'm honest. And he gave me, in the season just gone, the best season of my life, you know, and his final goal in life was scored against Everton at Anfield, and I'm lucky enough to be there, and I'm lucky enough to be able to sit here and tell you that it was onside and that it was a completely typical Diogo Jota goal of him sort of bundling and slaloming through blue shirts in the penalty area and twatting it past a helpless goalkeeper, which is something that he took great joy in, I'm sure, and we took great joy in as well. Obviously, you know, Tottenham for me was the biggest game of the season, the biggest game of my life. Without that goal and without all the other things that he's done this season, then we wouldn't be there. And, you know, we can remember Diogo as a footballer forever, and we will do, I'm sure of that. So Diogo, thank you for playing the game the right way. Thank you for becoming a part of this family that we call Liverpool fans. And I cannot wait to honour you for the years to come. By singing your song with Liverpool fans forever. Diogo Jota, forever red.